G'day folks, Ben from Size today, checking out another product from Roody Camping Gear. These are the MaxMats. These are 15 centimeter thick, honest, quality, comfortable camping mats from Roody. There's two in the range. We're going to check them out today. Let's jump into it. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. So we've got two of the MaxMats here. There's the 1500 and the 730. This guy weighs a little under 8 kilos, around about 7.7 kilos. And around about 3.75 kilos for the 730 here. Both pack up to around about the same width, around about 73 centimeters, 73 to 75 centimeters, about 30 centimeters. This guy here is not factory packed up. I've packed this up myself, about 30 centimeters, and the double, the 1500 here, around about 45 centimeters in diameter here. It's quite loose in the bag, and they're oversized bags here. A semi-waterproof bag, so you've got a roll top closure on here, so it will keep the dust and a little bit of moisture out. It's not completely waterproof, a little bit of moisture out, but a nice roomy bag that these go into, and I'm going to pack this up later in the video. I'm sitting on the 1500 here at the moment. We've got this set up already. I haven't put any extra air in this, so as I sit on it, this is just the foam itself supporting me here. I'm going to pull the 730 out of the bag here and let it set up while we talk about the features of the products. So roll top closure here, so open that, and there's a nice big opening here, side opening to get the mat into the bag with heaps of extra space. Now when you buy this, they do come wrapped up with straps. Now these straps are really just to come from the factory. They're a little bit short to get around this mat easily when you pack it up a second time, but the bag itself is oversized, so you can fit it inside the bag really easily. Got a little repair kit here as well with some spare fabric and a bit of glue there in case you do get a puncture in the mat. We'll put this aside for now and I'll set this up. Now the single mat has got a single valve at the end here. So to set this up, this has been rolled up, the valve's done up, so it's the air's no air going in or out of the mat at the moment. To set this up, we'll open the valve on top, or the cover on top of the valve here, and there is a one-way valve in here. So I can flip that around if I like, and this little silicone valve here is not allowing air to go inside the mat. That's the mode we would use when we go to pack it up. But in this instance, I just want it to suck, that the air will suck in. So I'm gonna open that up so it's not restricting airflow at all. I'll put that aside, let that inflate. We'll time that roughly. I'll take note of the time, roughly get an idea of how long that will take to inflate by itself. Now moving on to the materials of the mat. So the top here, is a stretch knit polyester. It's got a sort of a soft feel to it, nice feel. It doesn't have a plasticky feel, it feels quite nice. That's the same material that stretches around to the side here. And then the base is probably easier to show you on this mat here actually. The base is a slightly heavier duty 210T polyester on the bottom, so a bit more durability, and it's TPU coated on the inside, which is what gives it that waterproof feature. The valves, as I mentioned, I can show you on this one here, plastic flexible valve cover over the top, silicone little valve in there with little valve that flips around inside, so you just push that to move it around, and then below that you can just see the foam and stuff inside. It's pretty much all there is to the mats. Nice, honest, they're not over the top. They haven't thrown a heap of features in there. Roody have set out to make really honest, affordable camping gear that doesn't cost the earth, but performs as you want, so really good value for money. Now that has inflated to that point almost all by itself in probably 2 to 3 minutes, and this has been sitting in our office rolled up for about a week now, so it has inflated pretty quickly by itself. I'm going to line this mat shortly to show you how comfortable this is without putting extra air into it. But the foam inside expands pretty much by itself. Now the foam is an open cell foam inside, and it's been cored out. So they're large round cores I can feel in here that go right through the mat this way. That reduces the amount of foam that's in the mat so you can roll it up easily. It kind of collapses in a little bit more, but also creates that insulation layer and support that you need. They haven't tested this to a specific R value, but it's going to be roughly in line with most other mats in this category, which is around about R8. R value of 8, which is going to keep you warm in most conditions that you would find in Australia, even in wintry conditions. Now the valve itself is there's no pump that specifically fits these valves. You probably don't need to put much air into these. They're pretty supportive without extra air, but if you did want to put extra air in, you flip this valve around like this, and you just need to find a pump that can fit roughly over the end like this and blow air into it. It doesn't have to fit firmly. So this is just a standard Coleman rechargeable pump here. This is a Zempire pump that will also do the job. It doesn't fit firmly, but it will blow air into it. It won't make it really tight, but it will blow air into it. If I just put that in there and blow the air in. This valve here, which is one of the newer valves, fits a larger version of this valve. Kind of sits just over the top. That's probably about as tight as you'll get it over there, but you don't need to get a pump that fits firmly. You can use your mouth if you like to blow into this, but that's put enough there. You can see that deflating there at the moment. So it has blown some air into it. So you can use a pump, use your mouth, but it's probably worth trying it as it is first to see if it's comfortable for you without needing the extra air inside. Now going on to the dimensions of the mat, 15 centimeters thick for both of them. So heaps of thickness here, heaps of space to sink into this mat so you're not going to bottom out. Once again, I'll lie on it shortly to show you the comfort there. Both the same length, so they're both 200 centimeters. The single is 73 centimeters wide and the double is 150 centimeters in width. Teams up perfectly with Roody stretchers and also Roody sleeping bags. We've got a sleeping bags here zipped together that will sit on top of the double here, so you can create a stretcher, Roody mat on top, and then Roody sleeping bags on top of that as well. So you've got a whole Roody system. Also great as swag upgrades. If you've got a swag that is wide enough for the double, you can put that in there, but this in itself is probably a really good single swag mat upgrade. Slide it in to replace the existing mat that came with your swag for that extra thickness, extra comfort, and extra insulation. Now let me lie on the double mat here to show you how comfortable it is. Now I am 185 centimeters. I weigh around about 70 to 75 kilos in weight. If I sit straight up on this, now this is a carpeted section under this, so it's not hard. But if I sit right in the middle like this, bearing in mind that this mat doesn't have extra air pumped into it, the valves have been open, the foam's risen, and I've done the valves up, so I haven't pumped extra air into it. So you can make this firmer to suit your preference. So if you like a firm sleeping surface, you put extra air into it. But if I sit right with all the pressure right in the middle here, I'm just touching the bottom. It doesn't feel hard, I'm just touching the bottom. But you don't sleep like this, you sleep laid flat like this. And this, I can feel myself sinking just ever so slightly into the mat, doesn't feel firm. Feels really supportive, it's not wobbly at all. Heaps of room for a double mat, 150 centimeters, feels like there's heaps of room here. But I wouldn't need to put extra air into this mat to sleep comfortably. I sleep on my side, if I had a pillow here as well, feels as comfortable as my mat would at home. I've got heaps of room to sink down into this, in my shoulder into the mat here for comfort, and I feel like I could probably fall asleep here right now. This is a really comfortable mat. Really supportive foam underneath. It doesn't feel like I'm sleeping on an airbed. Doesn't feel like it's wobbling around. As I move, the other side doesn't move. You will find with an inflatable mat, if someone else got on here, you'll kind of rise up a little bit, and you may find that you need a little bit of extra air out if you've got two people on the mat so that both of you can sink in because you're both displacing air inside the mat. But it feels really comfortable, and lengthwise, heaps of room. So I can easily fit a pillow up here. My feet are still on the mat at the other end there, so lots and lots of space. Now packing these mats up is the same process as any self-inflating mat. It is firmer foam inside here. I'm going to pack up this double here to show you how that is done. As I said, the straps that come with it don't go around it, so you want to roll it up a few times to squeeze the air out, but the bag itself is oversized so you can fit it back inside really easily. So the first thing we want to do to start this pack up process is undo the valves on the end here, and we want to have them in deflate mode eventually, but what I'm going to do initially to make it really easy to push all the air out to start with is just leave the valve sideways like this, and you get two valves on the double mat here. So I'll leave that one like that. We go up on the other end of the mat, and the first thing I'm going to do is just an initial roll to squeeze as much air as I can out. I'm squeezing that first bit of air out. Now what I'm going to do is come up here and I'm going to flick these around to the deflate mode, so that's going to allow air to come out and not back in. But I'm actually going to seal this up as well just to make sure no air comes in, because it does ever so slightly leak in. If we move quick enough, it's not a problem. But doing this means it's going to be far easier to fold the mat in half, which is what we need to do for the double mat. So from here, we need to fold it down the center here, across in half. And then we need to do the same thing again. Don't try and roll it up all the way from the start. So you can see I probably could, if you have 2 people as well, it's so much easier if you've got 2 people doing this, because I could have squeezed more air out on that first run, but I need to actually undo these to let the air come out. Undo both. It's going to be easier to let more air out that way. Then give this a second rough fold. And I'm going to do these valves for the final time. You don't have to do these up each time. It's a habit of mine to do it just so that it doesn't suck any air at all back in, so that each time I roll this up, I'm pushing more air out than's coming back in. Now, this is 3 rolls that I've done in order to squeeze all this air out, plus the initial squeeze. It's a bit of work for a double mat. So much easier if you've got a second person. I'm just going to do one of these up and leave one open while I get the last bit out. If you've got 2 people to do this, because it's quite a lot of foam to squeeze all the air out of for one person. If you've got 2 people doing it, a whole lot easier, and the single mat is twice as easy to get packed away. So I'm going to leave it at that. I could roll it again and get more air out if I like, but I want to show you that you can get this back in the bag quite easily at this stage. So throw the bag over the top. Those straps, as I mentioned, aren't long enough to go around the mat as it exists at the moment. So you could even be lazy and not roll it up properly, and you still have room inside this bag to pack that up. Roll this over a few times. And then this can come together like this, and that's the MaxMat from Roody, all packed up. So a little bit of work for the double. Most mats are hard work. With 2 people, it's so much easier though, especially on that first roll. If you get a person on each side squeezing all the air out, you can probably get it done in a couple of rolls with a bit of practice. But that is the Roody MaxMat in single and double sizes, 15 centimeters thick, good, honest, affordable camping gear. These mats are going to offer you reliable comfort, 5-year warranty that these come with as well. So it's going to give you heaps and heaps of reliable, confident use, sleeping comfortably under the stars. Check these out online and in store at snowies.com.au.